Hey, what it do? So today's pick a card reading is how do people feel when they're in your presence, okay? I have 4 piles for you to choose from. All right, so let's get into it. I have pile 1, the yellow goldish looking feather, okay? In pile 2, we have the red feather, all right? Pile 3, we have the purple lavender feather. In pile 4, we have the emerald green feather, all right? I will be sure to timestamp each pile and leave it below in the description box. Also, feel free to choose more than one pile, okay? Because more than one pile can be for you, okay? Also, what may not resonate with you in one pile may resonate with you in another pile, all right? So let's get into it. So for those of you who chose pile 1, the yellow goldish looking feather, all right, we're about to see how do people feel when they're in your presence, okay? How do people feel when they're around you? We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Strength card. We have the Magician. And we have the High Priestess, all right? So I will say with the Ten of Swords coming out, the first card I see is the Ten of Swords. I definitely feel like some people may, when they're in your presence, they may get a little intimidated by you, okay? Because I also feel like you have a strong presence. Also feel like you have a strong inner strength, inner confidence within you, okay? And those people who may not have confidence within, they may take that as an offense. They may take your inner confidence as cockiness or high sedity, you know. They also may take your confidence as arrogant as well, is what I'm getting, okay? But I definitely feel like, some people may feel threatened when they're in your presence, okay? You really intimidate others, pal 1, okay? You really do. I feel like it's physically, but not only physically, because I feel like y'all have this really strong inner strength, this confidence that comes from within, okay? And yeah, it really offends the opposite. I ain't gonna say the opposite sex, just people in general, okay? It may offend some people, especially those people who don't have inner strength or inner confidence, okay? People who may not be as confident as you, yeah. I also feel like if you're a man or if you're a woman, you have people feel like you can take their man or their woman, okay? Like they're very intimidated by you, especially if, like I said, if they're in a relationship, they feel like you can take their woman or their man easily. They may catch their woman or their man eyeing you, is what I'm getting as well, staring at you, okay? Because I feel like y'all are attractive, okay? Very confident, assertive is what I'm hearing as well, okay? Classy as well. And you just have people really intimidated by you, by your energy, because I feel like you have a strong, like a very powerful presence. And on top of that, you're good looking. So that's very intimidating to a lot of people, whether you know it or not. I also feel like a lot of you are very powerful. I feel like some of you are powerful manifestors at that, with the Magician card coming out. Then we have the High Priestess. So I feel like, your energy alone is just very powerful. You're very confident, very self-assured, and that intimidate a lot of people who's not in that energy, who don't even know exactly what confidence is. They're afraid you're going to take their woman or their man. Like, it's that serious, you know. Ooh. It's really that serious is what I'm getting, okay? Wow. So let me pull a few more cards for this from this deck, y'all, before I go to my very own deck. But I just feel like y'all have a very strong presence. Some of you could be a Leo or you could be a fire sign. I'm also getting that some of you could be a Pisces. Also, you could be a water sign as well is what I'm getting, okay? Feel like some of you are very intuitive, so you feel it. You feel it when you're around people. You can feel maybe the hate or the jealousy, you know. You can feel that some people are insecure and that they feel threatened by you, okay? In your presence, just your presence alone, honey. You're just very intimidating, pal one, is what I'm getting. Very intimidating. You ain't got to say much, baby. Oh, wait a minute. I just heard a song. Never mind, baby. Never mind. You ain't got to say too much. When I look in your eyes, I can tell you want to come. Period. If you know this song, you know it. If you don't, baby, then you just don't know it. It's an old song. But, let me see what want to come out before I check out these cards that has already hit the table. All right. All right now. All right. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the High Priestess. Just double confirmation. Some of you are very intuitive. You know what's going on. You feel on a deeper level. You know what's going on. You can tell a person is trying to, you know, you walk into the room for my ladies. You can tell like a woman's female trying to put her man next, like closer to them. I just, honestly, if you haven't noticed that, I feel like you need to know that when you come around for my women and my men, people are pulling their significant other closer to them because they feel like that you can take them from them. For my men and my women, men, you have other men who feel like you can take their women from them. For my women, you have other women who feel like you can take their men from them. Like they feel highly threatened. Like you're a threat. I just heard you're a walking threat, period. You know, and that's just how they look at you. Knight of Wands. Yeah, they feel like you can take them away, baby. You know? Five of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, the Chariot. Definitely feel like they can you can just roll off in the sun with a man or a woman. And then look, Three of Swords. We got the Ten of Swords, the Three of Swords. I mean, y'all have people very intimidated. You have people that don't trust you, okay? Some y'all look like, I just heard, some y'all look like fuck boys and fuck girls to some people because that's just how attractive you look, baby. You look very seductive is what I'm getting. You know, I'm looking at the High Priestess, period. And you know the High Priestess came out 2 times, baby. And I feel like some of you have like this very seductive look, fiery. That's why I feel like some of y'all are fire signs or you have a very high fire, like fire sign placement very high in your charts, okay? You have a very seductive look about yourself. People feel like you can take their woman or their man, and it's just that on that. They feel like, yeah, you know, you have some people that think you're a heartbreaker. You know, people be in your presence and they get very intimidated. They feel like you can take what they got. They definitely find you to be very attractive. I will tell you that. Very sexy, okay? They feel like you're so sexy that you will take what they have, okay? Some of you, for my women, you have a nice edge, okay? For sure. And yeah, you have some people that's, yeah, you're thick, baby. You're thick as a snicker, okay? And you have some people very intimidated by your body. For some of my women, y'all have some other women, or just people in general, very intimidated by your body, okay? By your seductiveness, because y'all are very seductive, okay? Fashion and look athletic. Some of y'all look very athletic or toned as well. Some of y'all some natural beauties, okay? Some people feel like they got to do too much, but they feel like you don't, okay? People feel very threatened by y'all. Like, I don't, baby. I just feel like y'all look very good. Y'all carry yourself well as You know, y'all carry yourself very well as well. And y'all very confident. And y'all just have some people, baby, that's, woo, child, very intimidated by y'all. They feel very threatened. Some people may think you're cocky. I just feel like you got some haters, baby. Is what it is. They feel like you are cocky. You know, some people who don't know what confidence is, they take confidence as cocky. So, unique, hit the table, look like money, you look like money, you look rich, bitch, period. Very well put together. You know, people are threatened by you, okay? Because my girl is very well put together, looking like money, baby, okay, period. You know, and you just got people, and then, look, Queen of Cups, you just have some people that really, feel like y'all look very well put together. Y'all look good, very physically attractive, just very threatening. Y'all really have some haters. I just feel like just people just are intimidated by you. You look very knowledgeable as well, is what I'm getting. And you just really have some people intimidated by you. Pile 1, they're very intimidated by you, by your confidence. Some of y'all are well-mannered. They hit the table. Chest. You have people when they're in your presence, they definitely pay attention to your chest and your curves, okay? Because some of y'all are curvy and people pay attention to your curves. I don't care if you're slim, you're skinny, you still got curves going on, baby. Well-mannered. Yeah, I feel like some people may think you're up to something, okay? Because the High Priestess coming out, y'all give off a mysterious vibes. People, I feel like they read you wrong all the time, pile 1. They don't really know, okay? So they may guess and assume. Or they may feel like you hiding something, period. Handsome, if they don't know you like that. And for my men, they find you handsome, attractive, laid back. Yeah, they can't read you all that well. Adventurous, you come off as adventurous possibly to some people. You have some people that actually look up to you. Some of these same people look up to you. They won't tell you that. Fit. Big energy. Yeah, you definitely have like this powerful presence. Fit. Some of y'all look fit or very toned, and you have a nice smile at that, okay? But pile 1, you definitely have people that feel very threatened by you. People hold on to their man or their woman when you come around. For my man, yes, they definitely find you to be handsome. Same sex, opposite sex, period. They find you to be handsome. That's why some men get intimidated when you come around. Some of you could be older, because I see the mature card. Some of you could be older, or you have a very mature mindset, okay, for your age. But yeah, as I'm seeing, pile 1, I'm about to wrap it up. Because like I said, as I see, I just feel like y'all are very confident. You have this very, this inner strength, this inner confidence. You intimidate people. That's what a lot of people, I'm sure y'all have felt this, but a lot of people feel intimidated when they're in your presence. They feel threatened. Okay, some people may hold on to their woman or their man when you're around, okay? You know, just something about you, you know, definitely, you know. They're intimidated by your confidence alone. I feel like y'all have strong confidence, you know. And you're good looking, so you know that doesn't help. Okay, that doesn't help at all with you being good looking and you have confidence. You have a lot of people that feel threatened when they're in your presence. Pile 1, unfortunately. Okay, but if it resonated with you, give it a like, comment, or subscribe. If it did not, feel free to check out any other pal. Okay. But I thank you so much. Until next time. All right, so for those of you who chose pile 2, the red feather, we're about to see how do people feel when they're in your presence, okay? We have the 4 of Wands. All right, we have the Sun. We have the Page of Wands. And we have the 3 of Cups, okay? So I will say with the Sun coming out, I feel like people, when they're in your presence, they feel happy, they feel uplifted, they feel joyous. I feel like you may be a very upbeat person, okay? I feel like you definitely possess big energy with the Sun coming out as well, okay? I definitely feel like people get excited when they're in your presence. You know, this can also represent celebration. So, you know, and then I just feel like it's confirmation with the 3 of Cups. You know, people, I feel like you may be the life of the party. People like celebrating with you. People can have fun with you. Okay, you bring the party. You bring the, yeah, baby. You're live is what I'm hearing, okay? You're definitely the life of the party with the 3 of Cups coming out. With the Page of Wands, you know, it represents creative, enthusiastic, confident, and courageous. So, you know, I feel like, you know, you make others feel confident and comfortable to be themselves when they're around you, is what I'm getting. I just feel like overall people feel good when they're in your presence, pal, too. That's how you make people feel. That's what I'm getting with the Sun coming out. Some of you may be Leo, some of you may be a farter. I said a farter. Y'all farter. Some of y'all be farting. Some of y'all real gassy, period. Because farter want to come out. And I was just going to say, some of y'all may be a fire sign, okay? Some of y'all could be a Leo. Some of y'all could be a water sign. Some of y'all could be a Pisces, okay? Or a Cancer. Or a Scorpio is what I'm hearing as well, okay? But you definitely make people feel good when they're in your presence is what I'm getting, pal, too. Let's just flip over my deck. We got the 8 of Cups. Definitely feel like some of you could be younger, or, you know what I'm saying? You could be young, or you could just have a very youthful spirit about yourself that you carry. A very youthful energy. Definitely feel like you're fun, spontaneous, interesting, adventurous a bit too is what I'm getting. There's too many cards, y'all. I'm going to have to snatch it up. Definitely feel like as well you may have you have great ideas as well. People like your ideas, the ideas that you have, the ideas that you bring to the table. Let me pull a couple more, y'all, before I end this. I mean, you know, before I go to my actual deck. Okay, so we have the sun. That's just confirmation. Y'all definitely have big energy, beautiful energy. I feel like y'all are very high vibrational, very positive. People love your energy. How do you make people feel when they're in your presence? You make people feel good. You make people feel alive. Ace of Cups, Eight of Cups, Page of Cups. I feel like some of y'all may look younger than what you are. The Tower. And the Tower is upside down. So you make people feel good. I don't care what they're going through. They can be having a terrible time in their life. You know, going through the Tower, but you make them feel good. Four of Swords. Yeah. Ten of Swords upside down. You make people feel good. I feel like people can trust you as well. Four of Cups. Yeah. People can trust you. They can trust your energy. I feel like you're very authentic. You may be very authentic, trustworthy, truthful is what I'm getting as well. But people can definitely trust you. And you make people feel very good. I feel like you make people laugh. You make people happy. People may feel like you're very happy. People also may find you to be funny and fun, adventurous, like I said, you know. People also may think you have a nice smile as well. Let me just take what I have so far, y'all, okay? So, I have funny. You definitely have people that find you to be funny, fun. Some people find you to be the whole package. I feel like some people, when they're in your presence, they find you to be beautiful physically and have such beautiful energy. They find you to be the whole package. I feel like also, you know, good, beautiful sense of humor. Also, I feel like they may find you to have a beautiful smile. They like your skin tone as well. That's what they notice when they're in your presence. They like how honest you are, how truthful you are, how real you are, how compassionate you are. Some of you, how fashionable you are, because my ladies right here, they are fashionable. So I feel like some of you may be fashionable as well. How gorgeous you are. People notice that when they're in your presence. How selfless you are as well, okay? People like the way you dress as well. They notice that when they're in your presence. They like your body art. For those of you who have tattoos or piercings, hair. Creative. They feel like you're creative, or your look is, your strength. They like how down to earth you are. Some of you could be earth signs, because they also like how down to earth you are. And confirmation, youthful. They love you. I feel like some of y'all have youthful energy. Some of y'all are young, but I feel like some of y'all have youthful energy. You don't even look your age. You look very youthful. So, you know, people notice that when they're in your presence as well. Like this, how fun and funny you are. This youthful energy that you have, that you possess. People like that. Let me pull a few more. All right. People notice how you take good care of yourself. They like that. Some people feel like you have a nice ears. For my women. For my men, they find you to be handsome. They notice that when they're in your presence, okay? Some of you may be laid back and reserved because that came out as well. And people notice that. So some of you may be a little pulled back with your energy. You definitely have people that find you to be good looking, okay? For sure. And last but not least, nice smile. I definitely feel like some of y'all got a nice smile with the sun coming out, okay? And that's, people notice that when they're in your presence. They like your smile. They definitely like that. But I definitely feel like y'all make people feel good. Y'all have beautiful energy, a beautiful smile, you know, beautiful presence. You're very uplifting. You make people feel good about themselves when you're around them. You make people feel comfortable, good enough to just be themselves. You know, you bring out some type of authenticity of people. You make people feel, you know, good to just be their most authentic self, okay, pal 2? But I thank you so much. If it resonated with you, give it a like, comment, or subscribe, okay? If it did not, feel free to check out any other pal, okay? All right, so for those of you who chose pal 3, we have the purple lavender feather. We're about to see how do people feel when they're in your presence, okay? We have the Temperance card. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the World. And we have the Empress. Okay, so I will say, with the Queen of Cups, I feel like people, when they're in your presence, they feel honored, pal 3. They feel honored. Also, with the World, I feel like they feel joyous. They feel fulfilled. With the Temperance, I feel like they feel peaceful. They feel calm. They feel chill. I definitely feel like they get a healing energy from you. And of course, with the Empress, I definitely feel like they feel nurtured, they feel loved, and they feel cared for, okay? You make people, when they're in your presence, they feel seen, they feel heard, okay? People definitely feel supported, okay? For sure. Because, you know, you got that nurturing energy. Yeah. I'll pull a few cards from here, y'all, before I go to my very own deck, okay? For sure. I didn't get the wrong cards in my deck, y'all. Don't know how I did that. All right, so let's see. How do people feel when they're in your presence? I will say, Pile 3, people feel seen when they're in your presence. They feel noticed. I feel like you're the type of person, you don't leave people out. Like, yeah, you have such a nurturing energy. You don't have people feeling left out or, wow, that's funny. The cards that fell out, and I'm probably about to take all of these, and I might not take no more, period. Okay, but this was all that was going to fall out that I was going to catch. And it's so funny that we have the Queen of Cups, double confirmation. People feel very honored to be in your presence, okay? Then we have the Four of Wands. Then we have the Temperance card, okay? Double confirmation. People definitely feel peaceful. They feel this peaceful energy coming off you. It makes them feel peaceful. It makes them feel calm, chill. You know, you heal others just by being in their presence. Some of you could be a water sign, okay? Some of you could be a Pisces, okay? Some of you could be an earth sign as well, is what I'm getting. We have the Five of Wands. Someone can feel so conflicted within themselves, or people could be at conflict, but then you come around with that healing energy. You make people feel more at peace, more at home is what I'm hearing. You make people feel good. You have such a motherly healing energy, okay? When you're surrounding people, when people are in your presence. Nine of Cups, you make them feel so good. You make them people feel whole is what I'm hearing. King of Cups. Wow, ain't that something? Queen of Cups and the King of Cups that came out, baby. The Eight of Wands. Oh, my goodness, y'all. What? Judgment. People definitely don't feel judged when they're in your presence. Eight of Pentacles. Yes, you have people that feel like they can talk to you about anything. They don't feel like, I feel like people feel like you're non-judgmental and they can talk to you about anything. And I also feel like you may give very good advice as well, is what I'm getting. You definitely make people feel seen and feel heard, Pile 3. When you're in their presence, you may have a natural beauty and people notice it about you. You make people feel confident enough to be themselves. They feel they have some type of confidence, you know. I feel like some of you may be very attractive, like beautiful as well. Look, handsome came out. For my men, you're handsome. People definitely notice that when they're in your presence. All right. That's all I'm taking, y'all. Confirmation, easy to talk to. People, when they're in your presence, they definitely feel like you're easy to talk to. They feel like you're non-judgmental. See, the judgment card came out, but I definitely felt like it meant that a lot of you are non-judgmental. And this is why you're easy to talk to. People feel like you're non-judgmental. You definitely have healing energy with the Temperance card coming out 2 times. What I tell you, confirmation, you have healing energy, okay? And that's what people, when they're in your presence, they can feel that, okay? Handsome. That's why you may find some people trying to talk to you all day about their problems, about their struggles, or just love to talk to you because your energy is very healing, okay? Very healing. Confidence. They feed off your confidence. Natural beauty. A lot of you are natural beauties. You ain't got to do too much. The way you move, you have people, when they're in your presence, they really like the way you move in life. They like the way you move, maybe physically for some of you, but I definitely feel like the way you move in life, they want to learn, they want to know. I'll take good care of you. You have some people who want to partner up with you. They can see themselves being with you. They can see you being their wife, their empress, or their husband, their emperor, okay? They also, when you're in their presence, people, they like your hair. They notice your hair and your body art for those of you who may have tattoos or piercings. Some of you may have a resting bitch face. People notice that, okay? But they also notice or feel like you have stability, okay? And they look up to you, okay? You know, the empress and the emperor are like the mother and father of the deck. You know, definitely y'all have people that look up to you. They're in your presence. They take your advice. They take everything you say to them, into consideration, you know. And look, you have people that view you to be wifey type or hubby type. You know, their emperor or their empress. They do. They can see themselves raising a family with you. We have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups came out. So people definitely feel like, with y'all having the healing energy, some of y'all may be used to energy vampires. People feel like you can heal them. This is what they feel when they're in your presence. They're like, wow, this person is amazing. And they're looking at you like you can heal them. So be careful. Be careful for energy vampires, okay? Be careful. Because these people, a lot of people can feel your healing energy and the vibes and the vibration that you signal off. And some people will take that for granted. I just want y'all to know that, okay? But how you make people feel when they're in your presence, you make them feel seen. You make them feel heard, okay? You make them feel recognized. Okay? You make them feel whole is what I'm hearing. And this is why some people may view you to be their significant other. Some people may think you're their soulmate, okay? Some people may view you to be like the girl or the guy next door, but you have a lot of people, I feel like, Pile 3, that view you to be their soulmate. They see you and they're like, this is my soulmate. Yeah, they think you're their soulmate. Yep. So that's it, Pile 3. All right. If it was any confirmation to you, give it a like, comment, or subscribe. Okay. If not, feel free to check out any of the other piles. Okay. But I thank you so much. Until next time. All right, so for those of you who chose Pile 4, the emerald green feather, we're about to see how do people feel when they're in your presence, okay? We have the 3 of Swords. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Devil. I'm getting Capricorn energy, the Star. So some of you could be a Capricorn or an Earth sign. And we have the 10 of Pentacles, okay? I'm also getting some of you could be an Air sign. Also, some of you could be a Fire sign. Also, some of you could be a Water sign. I'm getting all signs over here, baby. Okay? I will say with the Three of Swords showing itself first, I feel like how people feel when they're in your presence, envy, jealous. You have a lot of people when they're in your presence, they're jealous of you, baby. They're envious of you, baby. You know, they feel like you're on top of the wheel, baby. They feel like you're very fortunate. When they're around you, people a lot of times who are in your presence, they feel less fortunate. Yes, baby. They feel less than. They don't feel worthy to be in your presence. I will say I don't know what it is, but I do see what it is. I feel like some of you are very well dressed, very well mannered, very put together. You have people that look at you like you got that money. A lot of people think that you are wealthy, even if you're not, or they think that you have a lot of money. You're a boss or you're an entrepreneur, or they just think that you're very well off. And so they're very insecure. You have a lot of people who are insecure and they get jealous or envious of you. They feel like you have more than they have material-wise, especially with the Devil card coming out. I feel like, like I said, some of you could be a Capricorn or an Earth sign. You may have a lot of material things, okay? If you don't, this is how people see you. Some people see you like, okay, they may assume or they see you. Because I feel like some of y'all got a nice car, a nice home, all that, baby, well-dressed. And bam, people think you're wealthy. They think you got it all, baby. They think you got it all, even if you don't. And then just some people just assume just how you put yourself together. They're like, oh, yeah, this person, they has the nice home, the nice picket fence and family and the money, the whole sheboing, boing, boing. Like this is how y'all have some people guessing, thinking, and assuming. Okay, powerful. I just feel like y'all look good, very well dressed, well mannered, great posture, all of that, baby. You look like money, and just because a person look like money, know how to dress and know how to put things together and know how to wear things that looks very flattering and good on them, that doesn't mean a person is rich or wealthy. That's what these people fail to realize. A lot of these people who are envious and jealous of you, they want what you have, they want what they got. A lot of these people with the star card coming out, they get starstruck. They get starstruck, baby. And that's just is what it is. They get starstruck. This card don't belong over here, honey. But you have a lot of people, this card don't either. They get starstruck. They assume you got a whole bunch of money. Dang, that card don't belong in this deck either. They assume you have a whole bunch of money or you have it all together. Your shit is together. You on top of the wheel. They feel like you're very fortunate and they feel less than. They feel less fortunate than you. This is how some people feel. Oh, look what fell out. Six of Pentacles. Confirmation, baby. They feel like this is how they feel. They feel like these people down here, please, can't you give me a bit of porridge, ma'am? Could you give me some change? Ma'am, please. Please give me, could you just give me some? Could you donate to us and my family, please? Yes. They feel like these people down here less fortunate and they feel like you got it all. They feel like they will have to come and beg. They feel like they will be these people and come and beg you. They feel like you have it all. You have a lot to give, period. Material-wise, financially. This is how people view y'all, pal, forward. I feel like some of y'all, you may not be wealthy yet, financially wealthy or well off yet or rich yet. But I feel like you will be. But I feel like a lot of you are not yet. I also feel like some of you are. This is just how people are viewing you, period. And they're jealous. They're hating. You have a lot of people who are jealous. They feel less than, and people don't realize it's not about what you have material-wise. It's what you got on the inside. What type of substance you have within you, period. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with material-wise. The substance and I feel like these people ain't got much substance on the inside of them for them to feel this way. They feel very low about themselves is what I'm hearing. They feel this low. They feel homeless compared to you. And some of these people ain't homeless. They got a roof over their head. They just feel like they ain't got as much as you. They feel less fortunate. They feel like you're the 10 of Pentacles. Like you got it all. You got it made. You know what I'm saying? They feel like you're content. You may seem content in your life. You come off as unbothered to these people. Okay, is what I'm getting by the star. You know what I'm saying? Very wishful, very hopeful. They feel like you just unbothered. Like you just got it all. They feel like you're, what's it called? Privilege. For some of you, they feel like you privileged, baby. Is what I'm hearing. Yep. Yeah, they definitely, you know, a lot of people don't feel like they don't feel like they're good enough when they're in your presence. And that's sad, okay, baby? That's sad, powerful. Then these, I'm just took these 3 cards out because they was flipped over in my deck a whole nother direction. So when it's flipped over, I definitely feel like it's meant for me to grab because they was facing a whole nother direction from the other cards. And it's funny too. So I'm taking what I got, y'all. And that's funny. We have the sun. I feel like y'all have a strong presence, big energy. I feel like y'all are givers as well. Even if you don't have much to give, you love giving or you may love helping others, okay? And maybe some people see you always helping others or giving to others and they assume that you got it all. You feel me? People who are givers, natural givers, they don't have to have it all. We don't have to have it all to give. We just, you know, like to give. We could be struggling and like to give to someone who we see in need, you know, and it's just what it is. Ace of Wands, 8 of Cups, Ace of Cups, Queen of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. Some people be up in their head. They don't make no sense. I feel like some people be up in their head about you. 10 of Pentacles, just confirmation. These people see you like you got money. And some people just be up in their head about it. Like, that's how much jealous and envious. Some of these people, y'all know who be jealous and envious of y'all. You'd be surprised who it is. 6 of Cups is what I'm hearing. 4 of Wands. The Devil, that's just confirmation. It came out 2 times. The Devil. People look like y'all materially got it all. Like you got it all. Like you have financial freedom. Like you got all of the material wise. And look, 5 of Wands, some people are at conflict. You got a lot of people don't like that. They jealous. They envious, you know. 9 of Cups. And look, 5 of Cups. Just people all up in their head. 3 of Pentacles. Just people just really envious about what y'all have. Even if you don't feel like you have much. This is just how some people view y'all. Like, it's kind of ridiculous how some people feel. How some people are. Ooh. I love y'all. Let me see. We have starstruck. Some people be starstruck in natural beauty when they're in your presence. They feel like you look good naturally or you don't have to wear too much makeup for my women. Some people be starstruck. So they feel like you look good, you look fancy, you look like you got money. I just keep hearing it for y'all, powerful. You look like a boss or an entrepreneur, like you got money. You look rich, biatch. This is what I'm hearing, you know. And some people just very, I'm hearing intimidated by it, jealous, envious. It's just sad, you know. Just because you look like this doesn't mean you have this. I feel like some of y'all may be, you know, like to shop from clearance racks and get stuff on sale, but this is how some people is viewing it, y'all. Yep, look at the table, the whole package, y'all. Some people view y'all to be the whole package. At least you look like it, you know what I'm saying? To people. Confidence. They want your confidence, baby. They definitely view y'all to be confirmation, a boss. Yeah, they view some of y'all, they think y'all a boss. And look, it says, I want your position. These people so envious, they want your position. They really don't want to work and get what they want. They rather take what you got. It's just, that's a part of being envious. And you have some people who want that. For my men, they look at you like you Rico Suave, baby. Rico Suave, period. Sexy. So they find y'all to be attractive too. People when they're in your presence. So that could be kind of intimidating as well. But you being good looking. Says attractive, strong, creative, positive. And I also see Richie Rich. Just confirmation. They definitely feel like you got that money. A lot of people just feel it. I just feel like y'all have a really wealthy, royal energy about yourself. Even if you don't have that money like that, people just assume you do. They assume you do, baby. Just how you carry yourself, just how you dress. For some of you. Confirmation, down to earth. And some of you may be creative because creative fell out. Let's see what's this flipped over. Brains. If it come out again, I know it's for y'all. All right. So we have nice ears, nice boobs. So some of y'all look very sexually attractive as well is what I'm getting. I feel like that's what the devil card came out 2 times about. Y'all fiery, like very sexy, your body, and confident, okay? And people, they feel that when you're in your presence. They feel the inner confidence and they can see how sexy you are. People get jealous or envious of y'all very easily. And they feel less than when they're in your presence, pal. For, you know, unfortunately, they do. Whether they admit it or not, some people is too caught up in their ego. They're not going to tell you that, okay? They're just not going to tell you that. But, yeah. I thank y'all so much, pal, for it. If it resonated with you, give it a like, comment, or subscribe. If it did not, feel free to check out any of the other cards, okay? I also have a pick a card messages playlist on my channel you can check out, all right? Thank you so much, okay? Until next time.